Hi, I'm Jen Smith, the Program Director for GrowNY, a $1 million top prize food and ag startup competition designed to attract innovation into the agri-food sector in upstate New York. Before we start, we wish to acknowledge that Cornell University is located on the traditional homelands of the GrowNY Nation. The GrowNY are members of the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, an alliance of 6 sovereign nations with an historic and contemporary presence on this land. The Confederacy precedes the establishment of Cornell University, New York State, and the United States of America. We acknowledge the painful history of GrowNY dispossession and honor the ongoing connection of GrowNY people, past and present, to these lands and waters. I'm here today to tell you about the 20 finalists in this year's GrowNY competition, and I'm joined by my colleague Brian Bauer. We work for Cornell University's Center for Regional Economic Advancement. The GrowNY program is, in its bones, an economic development program. We attract startups from around the world to participate in the upstate economy, specifically in food tech and in agri-tech. We have seen applications from over 1,000 different startups from around the world, representing 52 unique countries all over the world, 25 states here in the United States, and a lot from New York State as well. We generally see about 30 to 40% of the applications and finalists each year from right here in New York State. That's meaningful because the program serves New York State, specifically serves Central New York, the Finger Lakes, and the Southern Tier. And we focus on that area because it's that area that funds the program. So the money for the $3 million in prizes that we give away annually comes from those regions, and as a result, those regions are first served by the innovative technologies that address the agri-food sector throughout New York State, the Northeast, and the world. I mentioned that we've seen over 1,000 different startups come through the program, apply to and participate in the region. Of those, 35% are startups founded by women, and 50% have founders that identify as non-white. We're bringing diversity into the innovation economy here in upstate New York, reaching groups that have previously been shut out from that economy. So in this year's competition, we had 390 applications. How did we get to the 20 finalists, and how do we choose the winners from those 20 finalists? My colleague Brian is going to tell you a little bit about the competition's process and the criteria we use to evaluate the finalists.
Thank you, Jen. So with those 390 applications, we had 30 judges who spent a lot of hours helping us pour through those to select the 20 that you're going to meet today. Those 20 were evaluated against 5 criteria. 3 of those criteria are very much about the startup itself and can it succeed, about commercialization, about the team, and about fulfilling a customer need. Those are crucial. The business has to succeed. But furthermore, it also has to be an innovation that's going to go well beyond just that startup's bottom line. And finally, it has to have an impact here in the GrowNY region. That's crucial. And so those judges have to weigh those things. Can it be a successful startup? Will it also innovate and scale? And will it impact the region here? That's all the things it takes to succeed in GrowNY.
In just a moment, we're going to share the names of the 20 finalists with you. We've already paired each finalist with a mentor who represents entrepreneurship know-how, food and ag sector expertise, and a regional awareness. The mentors and startups will work together during the business development phase, which starts now and goes to November 14th. On November 15th and 16th, we'll have our GrowNY Summit. We are announcing that it is in Syracuse this year at the On Center. The finalists will live pitch their business plan to judges at the summit. And in addition to the live pitches, we'll have a symposium of panel conversations and keynotes that address the challenges and the needs of our region, the Northeast, the United States, in addressing the intersection of the climate crisis and farming and food production. We're very excited to bring people together, and our partner group is really the key to making the Grow New York program a success. That partner group consists of thinkers, leaders, industry players, state agencies, not-for-profit organizations, incubators, all the people that come together to support startups in the Grow New York region. And our primary partner in the Grow New York competition is Empire State Development, who really helps us convene that group of partners and mentors and startups so that we're able to support the ecosystem while drawing support from the ecosystem. So, we are kicking off this year's Grow New York competition business development phase by announcing this year's 20 finalists.
Really excited to announce Botanoline from Buffalo, New York. Botanoline creates ground proteins that are lower in salt, saturated fat, and calories by utilizing plant-based ingredients to replace some of the meat, producing flavorful, more sustainable meat products.
Craft Cannery from Bergen, New York. Craft Cannery takes cherished recipes from your kitchen to the shelves of grocery stores, restaurants, farmers markets, and beyond, specializing in the contract manufacturing of sauces, dressings, marinades, and more.
Dynamic Air Cooling, one of 2 teams from Poland. Dynamic Air Cooling is an environmentally friendly air conditioning and refrigeration technology that uses no synthetic HFC coolants and features no thermal emissions, bringing a breakthrough cooling technology to fight climate change.
Edenesque from Kingston, New York, curates clean, simple, and delicious artisanal plant-based milks that foster health and nutrition, made with whole ingredients that support and strengthen bodies without any fillers or additives.
Forte Protein from Trumansburg, New York. Forte Protein uses a plant-based technology to produce a broad spectrum of meat, fish, and dairy proteins without the need for animals.
H&H Labs, our second startup hailing from Poland, creates high-quality organic fertilizer from any available organic raw materials, including agricultural waste, algae, sapropel, peat, and brown coal.
Hago Energetics Benefit Corporation from Camarillo, California. Hago Energetics traps methane from farm waste and converts it into hydrogen gas and creates direct carbon dioxide emissions, resulting in not 1 but 2 sellable products.
Hempitecture from Ketchum, Idaho, is on a mission to create healthy, energy-efficient building materials that positively impact people and the planet by capturing carbon dioxide and replenishing farmland. Its bio-based insulation makes construction projects more sustainable, healthier, and higher performing.
Keho from New York. Keho makes complex science deliciously digestible, curating savory snack bars that are keto-friendly and 100% plant-based, with no sugars, sweeteners, or artificial flavors or colors. Keho packs up real food for real lives.
Labby from Cambridge, Massachusetts, provides rapid, accurate, and affordable solutions for dairy farms, leveraging AI-enabled optical sensing for raw milk testing that delivers instant insights to your fingertips.
Meetero from City of Industry, California, is helping to protect the environment by upcycling agricultural waste and engineering it to replace plastic in the food, packaging, and fashion industries.
Norway Brewing, a hometown hero from right here in Ithaca and a second-time competitor, transforms New York State's yogurt byproducts into a delicious Nordic twist on hard seltzer by responsibly capturing and fermenting excess whey from the production of strained yogurt and turning it into sustainability you can taste.
ProAgni, another second-time contender, but this time from Australia. ProAgni Protect is a revolutionary range of supplements and feeds for livestock that lowers methane emissions from sheep and cattle without the use of antibiotics, decreasing a producer's environmental footprint without increasing costs.
Seneca Farms Biochar is from right here in the Southern Tier in Odessa, New York. Seneca Farms Biochar's technology produces biochar, pyrrolinaceous acid, aka wood vinegar, and activated carbon at scale, sequestering carbon, reducing dependency on chemical pesticides and fertilizers, and optimizing financial outcomes.
Sweet Pea Plant-Based Kitchen from Rochester, New York. Sweet Pea is a plant-powered kitchen creating transformative paths to wellness, combining the benefits of its plant-centric food meal service and nutrition coaching to help people to sustain a healthy life.
Tom Grow from Tel Aviv, Israel, provides a programmable growth medium that can be customized for specific crops and plants, enabling plants to access water and nutrients on demand, and combating wastefulness and environmental impact in traditional growing.
Unico Food from Mamaroneck, New York. Unico Foods offers plant-based yogurts and creams that taste and feel like yogurt, but are jam-packed with probiotics and fortified with fiber, creating a vegan, dairy-free treat that tastes as good as it is for you.
Vivid Machines from Toronto, Canada. Vivid X-Vision system captures the visible and chemical details of every plant across an entire crop from bud to harvest to manage growth and predict yield and provide means for early diagnosis of pests, disease, and nutrient deficiencies.
We Are the New Farmers from Brooklyn, New York. We Are the New Farmers brings the benefits of microalgae straight into smoothies with its fresh, frozen, farm-grown spirulina cubes that are packed with dense micronutrients and loaded with antioxidants.
Zalient from Amsterdam, New York. Zalient's IoT and artificial intelligence technologies provide value and efficiency to farmers through improved decision-making and management. Thanks, Brian, for announcing this year's 20 finalists with me. And thanks to the ecosystem that supports the Grow New York program and that is supported by the Grow New York program, Empire State Development, the Regional Economic Development Councils for Central New York, the Finger Lakes, and the Southern Tier, all of our colleagues at Cornell University, industry players, farmers, food producers, not-for-profit organizations. We could not produce this program and competition without their support. Everything you've learned about today, details on the 20 finalists, the criteria we use, the terms and conditions of the competition, all of that is on our website. Also on our website is a link to register for this year's Grow New York Summit. The summit takes place in Syracuse on November 15th and 16th. In addition to seeing the live pitches from these 20 finalists where they're kind of spelling out their business plans for the judges, you'll have access to the Grow New York Symposium, a series of challenging, provocative conversations about how to address challenges in food and farming today, but also for generations to come. Thank you for watching. Go to our website to register for the Grow New York Summit, November 15th and 16th in Syracuse.